Yes, sir. We welcome you to the Sports Complex, game number 2 of the Adam A season here on Baby Blue Memories as the Chateauguay Barons come to town to take on the Mohawks Adam A competition. Let's meet with the visiting Barons. In goal, it's going to be either Emily Crowley or Gab Ledoux. Ledoux's 31, Crowley 33. And then a lineup which features Owen Semenik 21, Daniel Vander 23, Justin Carbonell 24, Louis Mallet 20, Victor Mallet 26, Louis belongs to 27, Metis Riche 29, Levi He 28, David Credit 25, Jaden Hamilton 30, Gabrielle LeBlanc 32, Olivier Lacroix 34, and Nathan Menard number 35. As for the Mohawks, 3-0 loss last week here at home against Mercier, but that was a much improved result for the Mohawks considering the same two teams had played earlier that last week in a preseason tilt, and that went to Mercier's 8-0. This one a 3-0 win, so Mohawks 0-1, 3-0 loss, and Gab Ledoux is going to get the call in net for Chateauguay. Mohawks sending out a lineup which features Delarone, Mayo at center, Wahesu Correct on the right, Hunter Jacobs on the back end, along with, it looks like, Wahesu's on the wing, sorry. We'll get to that in just a little bit as the Barons start this game off winning the draw. There is a pass intercepted, or nearly intercepted at center ice. A Jayla Dooney homer out, so the Mohawks without their number 2 centerman. As Jacob sends one as far as center, Jaden Hamilton knocked it back in. The Mohawks pick it up and the Barons had to vacate the zone. This one sent around the wards by Frank Charles, intercepted at the point, and now the Barons keep it alive. Centered out in front, pass intercepted, and here come the Mohawks. Delarone moving on in, he gets slowed up by a back-checking Hamilton, and the Barons try to get control in their own zone. Played up to center ice. And away come the Barons. On the back check is Delarone, but the Barons bring it in. Correct picks it off, turns and gets one out of the zone and back out to center ice. Barons got to vacate the zone. They will not, and there is our first offside just a little over a minute into this contest. Mohawks attacking right to left, wearing black with gold and white. The Barons in white with green and black. Coming up after this at 1 o'clock, Huntington Huskies, Kahnawake Mohawks, PVA. Second part of our doubleheader. Face-off corralled by the Barons. Delarone and Jacob Paul, that's already number 8 out there. Paul has his jersey sticking out. He's going after the puck here in pursuit of Nathan Menard, 35, and Menard controls it, trying to spin. Had the puck for a moment, now finally gets it back under control, and the Barons look to come back out across center ice. Here come the Barons with 4 on attack. They get in. There's a chance, and they score an end-to-end rush. And it is buried. That is one pumped-up young man, number 28, Levi He, who takes it through the defense. And it's 1-0. A minute 38 into this contest. What a rush by He. Mohawks, you got to keep skating out there. You can't just rely on the stick to try and slow the man up. Zawaks, Albany gets the puck over and played back behind the goal. Puck gets away from Albany, comes back to Divo, who plays it back into the middle of the ice, and now it's intercepted. Jacobs slowed it up, and the pass got through him, and it's a 2-on-1 Barons. One man back. Here's the wrister, patted aside by Madden McCumber, the netminder. Puck comes back to the point. And pinballs off a leg, back up to the point, intercepted. And Dibo can't get it out. It's played off of Dibo's skate now, and the puck does get to center ice. Albany trying to push it forward. That puck was stuck along the wall right in front of the Barons bench. Albany off the wall, not out of the zone. And Ruggerdahabaji Jacobs will have to come back behind his own goal. Jacobs, with time, sends one off the wall. Mallet slowed it up. That was Riche, not just Riche, 29, deflecting it. Here's a shot, Madden McCumber with a nice stop off the short side to keep it 1-0. Adam C's lost earlier today. That was a 2-0 defeat. They suffered in Joy against the Titans. But quite the difference from 8-0 to 2-0, as was quite the difference from 3-0 to, or sorry, from 8-0 to 3-0. Longs trailing here 1-0. As Delarone with the steal, and they'll send one up the wall. Will it go far enough for icing? It does not look like it. It's waved off. Pressure applied by Mayo. Puck knocked 3-0. Hunter Jacobs lost his balance at neutral ice. Rice with the steal. Good takeaway. And her pass is blocked. Rice trying to find it. Comes back up to the wall. Charles is going to retreat. Try to slow it up, and the puck got by him. Barrett bring it in. Hunter Jacobs the man back. Here's a shot. Madden McCumber makes the save. Jacobs picks it up and sends one up to an open wing. Hamilton held it in, and now poked back up. Delarone in pursuit of the puck. Delarone trying to outweight his man and could not. Intercepted by the Mohawks. Mayo and Delarone is trapped, and maybe that play would not have happened if we were playing full ice in novice, but no, I digress from that. 1-0, 6:06 to go here in the first. Rahul Dawat's Albany taking the draw out there alongside. Looks like Paul. And correct, number 6. Sent back into Kahnawake territory where Dudley Jacobs watches this one go by the goal line, and we have an icing call. This game brought to you by Blockbuster Breakups. Blockbuster Breakers. There we go. Blockbuster Breakups is from February 15th. Sorry about that. More than just sports memorabilia. Check them out on Facebook. Just search Blockbuster Breakers. Face off to the right of the Barons goal. Albany can't take it. The Barons win it in front of their own net. Hey, a couple of Mohawks collide. Right in the slot as the Barons bring it up across center ice. And Grayson with the nice poke at the last second. There's a log jam right in front. Albany trying to take the puck away. Good job by the Barons to strip it free. A centering feed broken up, and the Mohawks play it up to an open wing. Correct, trying to clear it. A turnaround shot, and Madden McCumber from point blank range turns it away. As he turned away, Riche. Paul gave it up in the slot. Here's a wrister, and that's blocked. Paul hacks one up the wall. It gets by the defender. And Albany in pursuit of the puck. Icing waved off. Albany turns, and 3 Barons are there first. And away comes Chateauguay. 4:45 to go in the first. They bring it in. Barons want to get a change on. Jacobs with the stick check. And a sharp stick to turn away Mallet. Now a centering feed. Roland Dibo gets one up to Naston Mayo, and Mayo chips it by his first defender. Mayo slows it up, looking for help in the slot. Backhands one towards the net. Dibo in pursuit of the puck, but Hamilton will settle it back for the Barons. Hamilton got by Mayo, gets across center ice, and here comes Hamilton turning on the Jets. Hamilton run into, and everyone goes flying. Picked back up by the Barons. Centering feed. Somehow, some way that stayed out. Mayo bounces one up the center. Nash picks it up, turns and feeds to an open point, or an open wing, and Correct finally gets it back deep. Hamilton turns, has a man on the open wing. He finds him. Mayo knocked it away from danger a first try and a second try, but it's picked back up by the Barons as they bring it in. There's a wrister. Madden McCumbers answers the bell. Jacobs. Mohawks have two in very close proximity to each other. Mayo gets one up the center. Bible in pursuit of the puck. Takes a tumble. And that's sent off the wall. And with 3 minutes to go in period number 1, we'll have a face-off coming up inside the Mohawk zone. Join us later on today when the Kiwi A Mohawks hope to get their first victory of the season. A 5-2 loss at the Beaujoit Titans last weekend. Mohawks playing host to Huntington, who are coming off of a 5-3 victory of their own. That was over the HRS Hawks last week. So the Huskies 1-0 coming into this game tonight, which will come up right after this. Off the draw, and Hamilton couldn't pull the trigger. Centering feed hit the side of the net, bounces through the blue paint. Delarone. And when he turns on the Jets, he's really fast. For him, it's all about getting started. He got it up the center. There's a give and go with Charette. Charette moving on in. Charette, good back check by Albany to knock the puck free. Comes back to the point. And the puck trickles out. Brandon McCumber makes a save, which he'll get credit for. And once again, there we wonder if the offside rule was learned in novice. Would that be a problem? Here's a bouncer wide of the target. Although some of these players have played with the full ice in novice. A centering feed by Delarone bounces off the ricochet and the puck gets out. And Lacroix has to wait for his teammates to get back on side. Albany takes it away and the puck gets out the center. Rice couldn't get to it. Albany will. Albany moving on in. Albany offside against Delarone, and I know I've been very hard on the fact that we play half ice in novice, and we can't really have we didn't have a full season under those rules, but I still wonder, man, if they played full ice their last season in novice, would we be having this many offsides either way? Paul waiting for the puck. And the Barons bringing it in. Here's a wrister. Madden McCumber the save. A rebound blocked. Thibault. That was Jacobs that got in the way, and he's a little slow to get up. Paul backhands one. Not out. Comes up into the slot. Here's the wrister. And Madden McCumber says no. Hacked up the wall by Thibault. Does not vacate the zone, though. Jacobs caught flat-footed. Here's the wrister. That's going to go upstairs and over the top of the goal. We're down to the final minute of play in the first. 1-0 Barons. A centering feed broken up, and it's taken away by Jacobs. He's looking up the ice. Jacobs centers one. That's going to be intercepted at center. But the puck did get out of the zone. Jacobs the last man back, and he hits this one off of Barron's leg and out of the zone. Mayo couldn't retrieve the loose puck. The Barons pick it up. Mayo trying to get back into the play. A centering feed broken up. Good read by Grayson Jacobs, and we're down to the final 24. Intercepted. Mayo trying to drive it free. Comes loose, and Jacobs is back, and he'll get one up to the slot. Not out. It pinball off a Mohawk stick. Point blank opportunity coming up here. Oh, Madden McCumber answers the bell. And that's it. What a big stop, and the Mohawks will enter the second down by a score of 1-0. You're watching Baby Blue Memories. We welcome you back here to the Sports Complex. One period down, the Chateauguay Barons leading the Kahnawake Mohawks by a score of 1-0. Rahul Zawak's Albany, Alyssa Rice, and looks like Hester Correct starting. As don't forget, the Mohawks are down. We have an early offside here on the Barons. Mohawks are down a forward as the Jay Wadooni homer is out. And that means Albany's moved up to the second center. pick it up. Sent back in by Semenuk. Albany trying to get by Semenuk, and Owen Semenuk doing a good job of not letting him go. And the puck comes back to center ice. Correct trying to knock the puck free, but it's controlled once again by the Barons. Kicked back across, offside called, as all sorts of bodies were huddled up around that Kahnawake blue line. 41 seconds gone by here in the second. Mohawks trailing 1-0. Albany correct, Rice the 3. Hunter Jacobs and Frank Charles, the defenseman, as it's sent back up the center ice. Settled in by Charette. Charette trying to find the puck in Albany. I could say accidentally runs over one of the Barons. Charette trying to find it, turns and fires. It's blocked by Jacobs. There's a wrist there, save made by Matty McCumber. And here come the Mohawks. Some open space for Albany, knocked off his feet. Penalty call coming up, and it is against the Chateauguay Barons. And the Mohawks will go to work on a power play. Face-off coming up inside the Barons zone. First power play of the regular season for Kahnawake. Remember Mercier last week, 0 for 3 in that game. Face-off coming up to the left of Ledoux, who has not had a whole lot to deal with so far, but that might change on this man advantage. No one taking the draw for the Barons. And now finally we'll get something going. Looks like the Barons are without their centerman. Back to the point, Hunter Jacobs lets it go, and that deflects into the corner. Mayo trying to feed it out in front. Mayo cut off. Delarone sends it one deep, but no one there for the Mohawks. Albany, Mayo, and Delarone, the 3 forwards. So Kahnawake trying to load up this power play line. Mayo, and it's turned away. And here come the Barons with Jacobs back. And no penalty coming up here. I thought it could have been something. Pass to Mayo. Around. Mayo coming on in. Mayo over the blue line. Nasty Mayo moves on in. Shoots. Not on. Delarone out in front. Albany. Albany turns. Shoots. Scores! Power play goal, and the Mohawks have their first tally of the season. Delarone and Mayo will get the assist on the goal. It's a power play marker, and Kahnawake's leveled the score 1-1. Mayo, Rowan Dibo, and Jacob Paul now out here. Bounce back up. And the Barons hack it back into Kahnawake territory. Sent back up. Dibo trying to find it, lost his footing. The Barons trying to scoop it up, digging deep where it was Risse's 29. And the puck bounces past Nathan Menard. Menard being pressured by Dibo, and there's a nice back pass to Maynard, for Maynard to his defensive partner. And the Barons starting out a breakout. A couple of nice moves made by He moving in. Here's David He, who has the goal. He trying to split the defense, and he got it centered away by, looks like, Frank Charles. Jacob Paul trying to use his reach. Got around one, but could not get around He, who was in there. Sent back off the wall, off the stick of He, but he vacates the zone, and he gets in the way of the clearing attempt. How about He? And He gets hit, and he's slow to get up, and the Barons bring it offside anyway. and we're going to have a face-off coming up, but first an injury timeout. David Heave looks like he got hit with the first clearing attempt up high. We're back at the Plex. He got off on his own power, so that's good news for the Barons. It's 1-1, our scoreline, with 6:39 to go here in the second. And it's Alwax Albany who has the goal on the ice at center. Hessu Perrott trying to get it to Albany. Good pressure. And Albany picks it up. Albany trying to gather speed. Albany skating. And that's how he drew the penalty too. He just kept skating, but the Barons take it away. Hunter Jacobs up the wing. Knocked down by a Baron and taken back by Albany. Albany going inside. Good stick check. Yeah, very good stick check. As the Barons bring it back deep. Jacobs with a nice step up. Rice up the ice by Albany. And Hadaji Jacobs turns it and turns around and gets one over to Rice. And Rice's backhand attempt blocked by Hamilton the first time. Jaden Hamilton brings it in. Slap shot. Not on the net, but that was a howitzer. Comes out the other side. And it's just sent wide by Riche. Pick back up. Jacobs back to the point. Hamilton kept it alive, trying to get it deep. And Hadaji Jacobs intercepts that pass. Back up the wing. Comes back to Hamilton. Hamilton getting into a lane. Hamilton makes some moves, but lost the handle as he tried to go back to his forehand. Hamilton picks it back up. Hamilton lost his footing. And Madden McCumber covers it up. 5:04 remaining here in period number 2. The Mohawks have leveled it up. We're at 1. Rahul Alwax Albany with the goal. Face off to the right of the cage of Madden McCumber. Maston Mayo's lying out there. Hawks trying to break it out. Delarose turning on the Jets. And a good back check. That was very determined by Louis Godalje and Rowan Daibo trapped. And actually everyone's trapped, and they're going to have a face-off. And there's a couple of players in there who have not played with full ice yet in their careers, and you can tell the offside rule is still something new to them. Shot in onside, so the Mohawks are allowed to pursue. Sent up the wall, intercepted by Delarose. A wrister from a bad angle, and that hit the back of the net. Got stuck there for a moment. Mayo with the steal, and he can't keep his balance, and the Barons bring it up. Back come the Barons into Kahnawake territory. Charles the only man back. Breakaway. What a stop by Madden McCumber. Stopping the end-to-end rush. Charles looking for it. Rowan Dido had the puck roll off the stick. Comes back to the point. A wrister block. A follow-up chance. Charles trying to turn and get it out. Could not. Stolen puck. Bruce in the slot. Now turned back to the corner. Picked back up. And a wrister knocked down by one of the Mohawks and sent out of the zone. Bringing it up is Lacroix. Stolen by Mayo. Nasty Mayo can't get his stick loose. He was all tangled up with Lacroix. And there you can see a good battle. A little firm, but fair on both sides. Overskated by a couple of Mohawks as the Barons bring it in. Rahul Alwax Albany sends one up the wing, around the horn and past the winger and the vacated point. And it is Hamilton back to retreat. Hamilton gets by Albany. And the Barons bring it in. There's a wrister. Big stop by Macomber. A rebound. Point blank opportunity may be coming here. And it's turned away. And Albany has it. Albany trying to turn on the Jets. Albany has the step on Hamilton. Got by him. Albany backhands it. No one home. Rice kept it alive. Rice gets it deep for her centerman. Sent up in front, but the pass was cut off by Hamilton, and it comes up to an open wing. And up come the Barons. 2:14 to go. Chateauguay brings it in. Two Mohawks back. Cleared in front, and a shot, not a lot on it though. Jacobs up to Rice. Rice trying to find it, and it's out of the zone, and they will blow it dead with 1:56 to go here in the second. Mayo gets it up the center. Jacob Paul. Stick handled himself into submission, but a Baron just was over the blue line. That was a close call. .144 to go here in the second. 1-1 scoreline. So he back on the ice, Levi He, so good to see him doing all right after being shaken up earlier in this period. Mayo won it back. Regular Hadaji Jacobs sends one up the wall. Rice. They tie up. And it's sent up to Paul, who got some room in front of him. Jacob Paul throws it down. Paul sends it deep. Intercepted by one of the Barons. Mayo can't get it. Jacobs shot it back in, but they hit a body. And Paul doesn't vacate the zone completely. So a delayed offside. He trying to split through. He did this earlier. He gets to the backhand, forehand. Scores! The puck trickles in! The puck trickles in as Madden Macomber got a piece, but not enough. And it's 2-1 Barons with 56.5 seconds to go. Albany knocked it back up the center. Charles overskated it. Hunter Jacobs will pick it up. Jacobs with plenty of time. Gets rid of it up to Carruth, who slowed up. And the Barons bring it in. Albany coming back on defense. Albany looking for help. Albany tied up behind the net, comes out in front. Hunter Jacobs gets the puck up the center. Hamilton couldn't keep it in, and he'll retreat. Rahul Zawak's Albany can't get it out. Kept alive by the Barons. Up to the slot. Here's a wrister, blocked. Comes back. 4 seconds to go. Barons need to get one here. Stopped by Madden Macomber as another buzzer-beating save by Madden Macomber. It's 2-1 after 2. Two to 1 Barons as we get set to start this third period of play. Nash Mayo's line with Alyssa Rice and looks like Paul on the far side. That's Delarone on the far side. Puck loose and picked up by the Barons. Wrister, or shot with the puck on edge. A snapshot. Alyssa Rice picks it up. Rice in pursuit. Got by one. Rice trying to send it up. And that's cut off by a couple of Barons in pursuit. Hamilton lost it for Delarone. Shoots it in. Wide of the net. Mayo sends it deep. Comes up to the hash marks. There's a steal by Mayo, but the puck is intercepted by the Barons. Jacobs turns and got the puck up to the wall, but not out. Comes up to the front of the net. Here's a wrister. Sent wide of the net. Rice picks it up. Rice looks up the ice. Her pass is intercepted. Good play by Hamilton to get back. And that one hits a leg, comes up into his prime real estate area, but the Barons can't capitalize. And oh boy, that gets out of the zone and everyone losing their balance. Hamilton brings it in. Rice deflects it and the puck gets out of the zone. Barons need to come back. Olivier Lacroix was there. Maston Mayo skates and chips it up. Grayson turned and that pass was intercepted by Hamilton. Jacobs with a nice play defensively. And Mayo in pursuit. Nash Mayo. One Baron back, and there's a good job by that back checker as the Barons send the Mohawks back deep. And we got a whistle. And an icing is called. Face-off coming up to the right of the Chateauguay goal. As we get into 12:25 remaining. Face-off coming up. Offensive zone opportunity. Albany out there. Mohawks need another player. And they're going to send Rowan Dybo out there. Kahnawake with one extra forward. Again, Noah Jayladuni Homer, who's out of the game. Rahul Zawaks Albany, who has the goal. Charles keeps it alive. This is going to roll on net. Oh, wow. Some anxious moments in the Chateauguay goal mouth. As a former goaltender, I could say when that puck's on edge, it does funny things. I don't care who you are, when that puck's on edge, you're always a little bit nervous. Hence, that's why I'm not in the NHL, I guess. Amongst a bunch of other reasons why. Face-off won by Albany. Rowan Dybo shoots it into the corner. Dybo stopped it. Zawaks in pursuit of the puck. Paul could not keep it alive. The Barons come back. Albany towards the first attempt. Puck's on edge, intercepted by the Barons. Kahnawake clears the zone. Albany trying to break through, but three Barons are back. Hunter Jacobs and a Baron collide. It's cleared back in. And that one handcuffed Charles. Intercepted loose in the slot. McCumber had to find through that puck through a maze in front of him, but he does make the save. Albany trying to find it. Albany gave it away. There's a shot knocked down by Jacobs. Oh boy, no one could find it for the Mohawks. It comes through to the point. Hunter Jacobs in pursuit of the puck. Got by the defenseman. Albany shot hits something and goes into the Barons bench. 2-1 as we close in on 10 minutes remaining here in this contest. Coming up next, PWA Mohawks in action. They will be playing host to the Huntington Huskies. First time we'll see Huntington on our network since 2019. It's been that long. The last game of 2019. Back in December. Oh, there's a collision. That's going to be a penalty on Delarone. Barons come back 2-on-1. There's a wrister, partially deflected. Oh. Now we got the whistle, and the penalty is going to be called here with 9:15 and change left to go. Chateauguay up by a score 2-1. And Delarone, I think, is going to get the gate for roughing. They're calling it on Rugger Hadadzi takeover when it's actually number 9. Clock's running, so you might as well just send someone to the box. The penalty's on. Okay, so now they got it right. It's on Delarone. Faceoff will be to the left of the Mohawks goal. There's a shot blocked in the slot, a follow-up opportunity, turned back to the point. And it's intercepted by Mayo. Master Mayo hit his own man, and the puck does get out of the zone. And it's cleared back up the center ice. Hamilton circles back here on this power play. 20 seconds gone by in the penalty to Delarone. Hamilton making some moves. Hamilton into Mohawk territory. Hamilton a blast! What a rocket! And that is a power play goal. It's 3-1 Barons. Barons come in onside. There's a wrister, pad save, and it's turned back. Correct brings it up, and she'll shoot it the length of the ice. That'll be an icing here as we're under 7 to go in this contest. He has 2, Hamilton has 1, and the experience and the skill of the top end players to the Barons really coming into play here. 3-1 Chateauguay, face off to the right of the Kahnawake goal. Hunter Jacobs picks it up and sends it to an open wing. Intercepted at the point. Hamilton, a wrister. Hunter Jacobs high, comes up in the slot, and the Barons kind of waited a bit too long to get a shot off there. Pinballs and correct sends it back to an open corner. Rahunzawak's Albany turning. Gave it up to Jacobs, and the Mohawks do clear it out of the zone. Hamilton circles back. Hamilton by Albany, and he's hooked up, and there's going to be a penalty against the Mohawks for a hook. Obstruction hooking the call. Barons going back to work on the power play where they are 1 for 1. Face off to the right of the Mohawks goal. Wrister hit his body. Comes up in the slot area. And the Mohawks get rid of this one, and Jacobs trying to tip it by, and Charette cut him off. And that is he running out of real estate as Charles picks it up. Charles tied up by Semenik. Semenik back to the point. Puck's on edge as
Get it out!
the Mohawks trying to find it. Mayo turned over. Mayo poked it away from he. And the puck, it's out. Jacobs found on the clearing attempt, lost his footing. Paul, and it turned away.
Go get it!
Here's a backhander, save made. And we are now under 4 to go here in this one. 3-1 Barons leading. And 49 seconds remaining in the power play. The power play time does not tick down with the game clock as long as the play is stopped. Well, Hunter Jacobs has moved up and he's going to take this draw. Jacobs, and the puck gets to the point, not out. Jacobs. After Jacobs skating. Jacobs moving in. Jacobs shoots. Save! And that is Ledoux coming up with a glove stop on a shot that was along the ice and bouncing. Jacobs gets to the dot. Jacobs. It deflects just wide of the net. Puck's on edge again. Jacobs keeps the zone alive. Penalty is over. We're back to full strength as there's a collision. Penalty over. Rahul walks Albany out of the box. Oh, and Rice is trapped. 2:16 to go. Off the face-off. Barons pick it up. We're under 2 to go. 3-1 Barons leading as they bring it in. Going after the puck is Riche. Riche got the step on Jacobs. Riche back out in front. A second try broken up. Jacobs gets it by. And Jacobs is away. Here comes Duggar. Jacobs stepped up. There's going to be a penalty. Here we go. Here we go. Penalty coming up. Here we go. I'm surprised the Mohawks aren't going to pull the goalie here, but there's a minute left. We got 5 on 4. Joel Norton figuring, you know, we got a power play. Let's see what we can do here without the goalie off the ice. Maybe it's a good thing they didn't pull the goalie, because now the Barons are deep. Albany slowed up. Rice in pursuit of the puck. Albany up the wing. Stop. And Albany is away up the Mayo, and that pass is broken up. Nash deflected the puck away. Riche picks it up. Riche, ooh. Hamilton circles back. Hamilton knocked off the puck. And it's intercepted back. And there's 10 seconds remaining here. And the Chateauguay Barons are going to get the victory here at the sports complex. They take it. By a final count of 3-1. Kahnawake Albany gets the goal, but the Mohawks drop to 0-2 on the season. Your final score, Barons 3, Mohawks 1. We'll be back with the second half of our doubleheader. You're watching Baby Blue Memories.